Big up to Voice from the Corner. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give their page a follow.
Liam Smith, Chris Eubank Jr. Really looking forward to this fight. I actually watched Liam Smith versus Anthony Fowler, and I was impressed by Liam Smith's resilience, his ability to keep coming forward and putting educated pressure on Anthony Fowler. But for me, Chris Eubank Jr. has just got that little bit of something special about him, especially with Roy Jones being his coach as well, adding little facets to his game. I think the toughness of Chris Eubank Jr. and that little bit of extra skill set, and that little bit of pizzazz that he's got, and that little bit of magic, I think he'll get either a points victory or a late stoppage. But I'm a big fan of Liam Smith, and I know it's going to be an entertaining fight because they're both very, very tough. The Voice from the Corner, like and subscribe. Peter McDonough, the best out there, give him a follow. Bosh.
Danny Cassius Connor here for a Voice in the Corner, giving my prediction on the Smith-Eubank fight. I think although Eubank is the faster and I think he's fresher, I think that Liam Smith is going to win the fight on a unanimous points. I think he'll outwork Eubank over the distance. I think he'll get on his chest to make him work, and I can just see Liam Smith doing enough to win. I think Liam Smith's fought the better people. The only person that I think Eubank's fought that's able to be on, that's maybe better than them is Billy Joe, and Billy Joe beat him. Anytime Eubank has sort of fought anyone in that elite category, he's been beat. So yeah, I just think that Liam Smith gets the points win in a good fight. But yeah, Liam Smith points.
Graham Everett for Voice from the Corner. Peter McDonough, like and subscribe please. My thoughts on the fight between Liam Smith and Chris Eubank Jr. This fight has got classic written all over it. It's when the fight was made, you never really in your mind put them two together, but when the fight is made, everybody's really interested. It's a fight what's got everybody's juices flowing. It's a serious fight. My prediction is sit on the fence because I really, really am struggling to separate them. I think Smith will be bustly, work hard, attack the body. I think like Eubank, I think maybe box more. I think it cannot be anything but an absolute classic. If I put my house on one, I really wouldn't know who to do it. There's the old saying, a good big one beats a good little one. You've got the bigger man with Chris Eubank Jr. But it is a serious, serious fight. Love the Smith brothers, love the Eubank family. I really am struggling to split it. And that's, if I'm going to go Liam Smith, very, very close points decision. Maybe even a draw.
I fancy Eubank in a fight that I think will go the distance, and I don't rule out the decision being a tad controversial. Ultimately, Eubank is the bigger man. Smith is basically a light middleweight, and Eubank's been a big, strong middleweight ever since he turned pro. And I think he has more options to win this fight than Smith does. Liam is a good, well-schooled pressure fighter. I expect him to come right at Eubank, but I don't know if he's got the steam in his punches to put a dent in the naturally bigger man. Eubank can pot shot and box if he wants to, and if he chooses to have a fight with Smith, ultimately I expect him to come on top. Can't rule out either the fact that Eubank is the bigger commercial animal, and we've seen time and again how judges will favour the bigger commercial animal. It was Eubank who was supposed to go into the blockbuster pay-per-view affair with Conor Benn, not Smith. Not writing Liam off as a live underdog, and I'm looking forward to the fight, but my pick here is Eubank on points in what may or may not be a controversial decision.